would find that majority of men tend to have the same problem. They are all tending to have a woman that's disrespectful, a woman that may be unfaithful, or a woman that may be using them financially. And if this seems to be the problem you're facing, and if this seems to be a reoccurring theme with all the women that you date, where you always find yourself getting cheated on, you always find yourself getting used, and you always find yourself getting disrespected, then I'm going to give the reasons why this is happening to you, and then how to prevent this from reoccurring. So stay tuned. Because the reality is, a lot of men will say, she lied to me in the beginning. She was so good. She lied to me over and over. But women never actually lie. They might not say the truth, but they always show you the truth. And every woman that has hurt you or used you or disrespected you showed you her red flags from day one. And you chose to ignore them. And this is what women do. They meet a man and they basically reveal their red flags in subtle ways. It could be how she dresses, maybe very provocative. It could be her sexual behavior, being extremely liberal. It could be how she talks about her ex, calling him toxic, but still being in love with him. It could be how she treats her children or denies another man access to his children. And you think you'll be the exception, but the reality is she's already shown you who she is. And women always do this. They show you who they are, and then they select the man who allows them to get away with the most nonsense. Because a woman with red flags cannot function with a man who has strong boundaries. She needs a man with low self-esteem who doesn't recognize the signs, doesn't enforce boundaries, and doesn't stand up for himself. And that's how she knows you're the target. And the easiest way a woman knows a man has low self-esteem is how impressed he is by her beauty. Because when a man is overly in awe of a woman's appearance, she knows she can use it as power and manipulate him. But when she needs a man who acknowledges her beauty but doesn't pedestalize it, then she knows she has to bring more than looks or sex to the table. And that's when respect is born. But when a man makes her beauty the glue of the relationship, she learns that after every disrespect and every fight, she can simply rely on her looks to win him back. And that is light work for her. So the next way low self-esteem shows is when a man doesn't set boundaries. Because if she does something disrespectful and he notices but says nothing just to keep the peace, then he is already lost. Because men who prioritize peace over respect always lose the woman. And it doesn't mean you yell or scream, it just means you calmly state your discomfort, and if she keeps crossing the line, you don't repeat yourself endlessly, you remove yourself. Because when you can't respect yourself enough to walk away, she will never respect you again, and she will keep pushing the boundaries further. But the mistake men make is instead of enforcing boundaries, they reward bad behavior. They beg her to stay. They buy her gifts. They reward the disrespect. And she realizes it's too easy. She can cheat, she can disrespect, she can lie and still be rewarded. And that only makes her behavior worse. And where this comes from is usually your childhood, when you had a mother or mother figure who was inconsistent with love, didn't give enough love, or didn't allow you to be yourself. And because you didn't receive unconditional love, you grew up thinking you have to earn love, buy love, beg for love. And so you accept unacceptable behavior in adulthood. And until you see that pattern and break it, you will keep losing and losing worse each time. So if you are holding on to the belief that she will change or she's just traumatized and needs saving, then you're wrong. Because the only way things improve is when you enforce boundaries and create consequences instead of rewarding disrespect. And once you master this, you will not only attract better women, but you will become a better man in the process.